So we talked about it a few weeks ago, but now it's here. You're going back home. I mean, just how exciting is this opportunity coming up?
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get back to Pocatello and play in the Dome. I haven't played there since my junior year, so it's been a while. And I'm fired up to have a bunch of friends and family be able to watch me play.
What's the Dome like for people who haven't seen it or played in it? How would you describe it?
I haven't played there in so many years, so it's kind of hard to tell. And they've really done a lot in the Dome. They've really made it nice inside. From what I've heard, I haven't seen it yet, but I remember it being a fun place to play, especially in high school. Like you playing in the local college, like that was pretty cool. But I grew up going to Idaho State games. Both my parents are alumni there, so like I go to Idaho State football games and growing up playing in the Dome, like it's a fun place to play.
What was it like growing up in Pocatello? What was your favorite part or anything like that?
I really like the community. The community's it's like a special spot, kind of like up here in Bozeman. I really liked how much they're into their sports. They really love high school sports down in Pocatello, and that was a fun atmosphere growing up into that. Like basketball games were always like crosstown rivalries were so much fun, like that type of deal. They loved their sports, and that was probably the best part. So.
How are you guys feeling kind of as an offensive line group heading into conference play?
Good, confident, ready to roll, excited and eager. Like I just think we're ready to go.
What's kind of unique about their defense and that 3-3-5?
3-3-5 is not what we practice against usually because our defense, like in fall camp and spring ball, that's not what we do necessarily. But like they're quick and athletic, and so that's always a challenge, is being as athletic as a defensive line / linebackers like they are. So it'll be good for us.
You mentioned your family ties to Idaho State. What went through your recruitment process in choosing the Bobcats?
Well, one thing that was a big thing for me was kind of getting away from home, I didn't want to be, because my parents are both high school teachers and coaches down there, and so I wanted to kind of make my own name for myself. But also, I really love the community up in Bozeman. This place is special, and like after the games, having all the little kids come up and like remember me and talk to me, like that is something special. I love being a part of that, and I wanted to be a part. I want to be a part of the Bobcats.
Yeah, there's a handful of you guys from Idaho, from that area and Boise area. Just what is the level of excitement like going back, and also the pride of representing that area?
Oh yeah, no, it's super. Like for me, it's super prideful because I'll be able to showcase like me playing college football to a bunch of kids that watch me play high school football that are now starting to get into the high school level, and so for them to see like that Idaho or Southeast Idaho kids can go out and play football at the college level is special to me. Like to be able to represent that for Pocatello.
How many family members you have come to this one?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know. There's a lot. There's a lot of friends and a lot of family. So I'm very excited.
Did your dad played football there and your mom was an athlete there as well?
Yeah, my mom was a basketball player. So my dad, he was kind of like the multi-tool. He would like play tight end, DN, like that type of deal. And then my mom, that's where I get my like size and athleticism from, is my mom. She was a stud. She, I guess, was she was recruited by a bunch of other bigger schools and chose Idaho State because she wanted to play. That's what she said. And so she went to Idaho State and dominated. And it'd be cool to play where both my parents played.
How many guys did you play against that are on that team or friends with, anything like that?
So I played in high school. I had a handful of buddies who were on the team, but I think after Coach Regal left, a lot of them, because they'd already been through a coaching change prior to that, so I think a bunch of my buddies left, and there's only one left on the team, who actually I'm going to be going against on Saturday, Logan George. He's a defensive end, so that'll be fun. I grew up playing against him the whole time, so it'll be fun to see him.
With this offensive line, we talk a lot about the running game, but last week gave up no sacks and offense had a season high in passing yards. So just talk about that pass protection of the offense.
I think that over the years that since I've been here, we've really developed a passing game as an offensive line, and we've really come a long way. And I think as we're able to do more in the passing game, obviously it'll allow us to do more in the run game. But I think it's fun for us to showcase that we can also throw the ball every once in a while. But we would rather run the ball.
Your offensive line did face some adversity to start this season in still dominated with the run game, like Ethan was saying. Just what did you guys kind of learn about yourselves there that you hope to take into conference play?
I think it's just like the mentality next man up. I know that's a very like standard mentality, but that's what we've got is next man up and like run the ball. Like that's what we live and die on in the O-line room, is that we're going to be able to run the rock against anybody. And so knowing that when somebody needs to step up to be able to run the rock is awesome. And I mean, going into conference play, knowing that is awesome.
Through 4 games, what have you guys kind of seen on film that you need to improve on, if anything?
Just as like an O-line standpoint?
Yeah.
Just playing a little bit smarter, and like as we get comfortable with the various looks, because we've got a lot of different things in the first few games. As we get a little bit more comfortable with all these different looks, we'll be able to play like, obviously when you get more comfortable with something, you're a little bit more confident, you play a little bit more fast, like that type of deal.
Burke getting his first start last game, what do you think of him getting that opportunity returning from injury?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, it's so great to see one of our guys who come back from an injury to get an opportunity like he has. I mean, speaking from a personal history, like getting hurt is not fun and it's rough, and being able to bounce back from that at any level of injury is awesome. And so I'm super happy to see my guy Burke out there.
Yeah, you've had a few games under your belt after all those injuries that you dealt with. So just how have you felt, and how just gratifying has it been to, you know, stack games together after all those injuries?
Oh my gosh, dude, it is awesome. I'm super happy and like proud of myself for not giving up. You know, like there were some dark times in that 3 years, and being able to, what is it, 4 games now? Playing 4 games, yeah. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm excited to keep playing. Just keep doing my job.
Coulter, do you have anything?
Yeah, hey Titan, thanks for doing this. A couple for you. I wanted to ask about Cole Slade sliding over to the center. We're just doing a little story on him. So how do you think he's been able to handle that? How big has that been for you guys as offensive line?
I think Cole is awesome in that aspect that he can do it all. You know, like he can do whatever the coach asks him to do, and then he does it at such a high level too. And I think that's a rare aspect in college football, is for somebody to be able to be so versatile at this stage. So yeah, no, I mean, I'm super grateful that he's able to be so consistent and good at what he does. He makes our job easy. He gets up there, IDs the front, and tells us what we need to do, and makes my job easy as a tackle, so I know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, I think Cole's doing a great job, and he's a good senior leader to have.
Playing that power tackle spot like you are, there's been some really great ones recently. Mitch Brott, Marcus Weir. So how much pride do you take in sort of upholding that standard at that right tackle spot?
A lot of pride. Don't forget Lewis Kidd too. Big Lou.
Of course.
Yeah, no, he was my senior when I got here, my freshman year. But yeah, no, there's a lot of pride in like that tackle spot. There's been a lot of good tackles, like you said. So when it comes to, I just think about doing my job every play, and being able to do what I can to hold up that pride and that like dominance in that tackle spot that those older guys that you mentioned have been able to do.
Also doing a little something on Bryce Greavy. Not sure how much you got against him in practice or not, but just a guy that's been able to sort of climb his way in and be a valuable, at least number 2 linebacker. What have you thought of his progress?
I like Bryce. He's a good kid. He's going to be good. Bryce is going to be good. I mean, that Greavy family they've got some football players in there, and this young one is going to be good, just like his older brother. So I'm excited to see his future. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.